So friends, Donald Trump has a big court hearing coming up in his federal criminal case down in Florida. So of course, he just professed his undying respect and admiration of the presiding judge, Aileen Cannon. Will flattery get him everywhere? Let's talk about that, because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So friends, Donald Trump is nothing if not completely and pathetically predictable. What kind of things has Donald Trump said about the judges who preside fairly and impartially over his cases, over his trials? Well, he says things like this about Judge Kaplan. Judge Kaplan is the one who presided over the E. Jean Carroll trial. This Clinton-appointed judge, Lewis Kaplan, hated President Donald Trump more than is humanly possible, Trump posted. He is a terrible person, completely biased, and should have recused himself when asked to do so. He quickly refused. What has Donald Trump said about New York State Court Judge Juan? You'll recall Judge Marchand presided over the criminal trial of the Trump Organization, at which Trump Org was convicted. And Judge Marchand is also presiding over Donald Trump's criminal trial in New York, the one being prosecuted by New York District Attorney Alvin Bragg. What has Trump said about Judge Marchand? Who's Judge Juan Marchand? Trump says he hates me, but lawyers say he's fair. So friends, these are the kind of things Donald Trump says about judges who preside over his cases, over his trials, fairly and impartially. Now, let's have a look at what Donald Trump just said about a judge he appointed to the federal bench, Judge Aileen Cannon. As you know, Judge Cannon is presiding over Trump's documents, obstruction of justice, and espionage, federal prosecution down in Florida. Headline, Trump praises judge overseeing his classified documents case, saying she loves our country. And that article begins, former President Trump praised the judge overseeing his classified documents case as his legal team seeks a postponement of his trial in Florida. Trump's motion for a continuance of the trial, filed last Monday, awaits a decision by Judge Aileen Cannon, an appointee of the former president, who presided over his initial challenge to the FBI search of his Florida home. Asked on Sunday Morning Futures on Fox News whether he believes the judge will grant the motion, Trump said he did not know. Quote, I know it's a very highly respected judge, a very smart judge, a very strong judge, Trump said. When host Maria Bartiromo noted that Trump appointed the judge in the case, Trump said, I did, and I'm very proud to have appointed her, but she's very smart and very strong and loves our country, Trump said. We need judges that love our country so they do the right thing. Cannon was confirmed as a district judge in the Southern District of Florida with a bipartisan vote in November 2020. Can I add, after Donald Trump lost the presidential election to Joe Biden? That's when Judge Cannon was confirmed as a federal judge. The article continues. Prior rulings from Cannon substantially slowed the Department of Justice's investigation into Trump over his handling of classified documents upon leaving the White House, in one instance barring prosecutors from using the classified documents they seized from Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate. So Judge Cannon did a real solid for Donald Trump previously, and the appellate court would have none of it. The article continues. Cannon was twice overturned by a higher court, the 11th Circuit Court of Appeals, which greenlit the DOJ's use of the documents and disbanded the special master process. That's right, the special master process that Judge Cannon put in place that the appellate court ruled was an abuse of her judicial discretion. Judge Cannon abused her discretion to the extreme advantage of Donald Trump. And now, as Judge Cannon is on the cusp of having to make yet another big decision in Donald Trump's case, in a very real sense, in Donald Trump's life, the question being, does she set a timely trial date, as prosecutors repeatedly have requested she do, or will she set no trial date at all, as Donald Trump has asked her to do? And now, when she's on the cusp of that decision, Donald Trump lavishes her with praise and adoration. So the only question left is, will flattery get him everywhere and everything he wants? Let's hope not, because justice matters. Friends, as always, please stay safe, please stay tuned, and I look forward to talking with you all again tomorrow.